Hey y'all, it's Abundant Epicero back to do another reading. So, what I got while I was shuffling and praying earlier was your sacrifices make this all worth it, or make it all worth it. You know your life. I don't. All right, Spirit. What does that mean? What are we talking about? Oh Lord, y'all were tempted to go in a different direction. Some of y'all were very tempted to go in a particular situation. Somebody made it, a charmer made it sound like it was a good direction to go into. But with this Sacred Divinity card, there are two paths ahead. When it came time, the Divine presented you with two choices. Go with this temptation or take a different path. And a lot of y'all took a different path. A lot of y'all took the road less traveled. With the Galactic Healer, move forward with an open mind. One path opens your mind to different possibilities. I believe this secret temptation was, for some of y'all, everything you thought you wanted. And when a time arises and this opportunity showed itself, it was very, very tempting. But something made you go left instead of right at the last minute. A lot of y'all dodged the bullet by going left instead of right. I hope I said that right. I don't even remember what the hell I said. Figure it out. Y'all figure it out. You'll get what I mean. When this temptation presented itself, it opened your mind and said, whoa, 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 whoa. Is this really how I want to go? Is this really how I want to get this need fulfilled? A lot of y'all put a hard press stop. And you may have pissed some people off because he look a little angry, don't he? He look a little upset. But this at the bottom of the deck with the owl. Mindful wisdom. Create inner harmony. The path you took instead created more peace within. Y'all didn't have peace with this when the opportunity finally arises for something that you truly, truly wanted. This might have been a man you thought that you wanted, or a woman. I don't know your lives like you do. But when the time came, you knew that this was going to take you off the beaten path, take you into arenas and levels that you didn't want to go in. Clarify this secret temptation. You found out the truth about somebody. You found out the truth of what this temptation was, or who this person was. It made you pause. At first, it seemed like it would be easier. Oh, this person makes a lot of money. They can take care of me. That may have been what you wanted at first. And then as you continued down the road, you were like, hold up. So in order for this person to provide for me, I have to put up with what? In order for me to take this job, I have to put up with what? Yes, the right salary and what I want, but what do I have to put up with? Is it worth it? Yes, I will get the status, but at what cost? y'all realize the cost of dealing with this person or dealing with this situation or going down this path. And at the last minute, like I said, y'all veered right or veered left. Take it how you want. Clarify the sacred divinity. There are two paths ahead. Y'all decided to take the beaten path, like I said. You're still going to end up with this desire, but y'all want to do it the right way. So it's more likely to stay. It's more authentic. It's more genuine. If that makes sense. It sounds like it makes sense, but I feel like I'm going all over the place, and I know I'm not. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. 4 of Wands. And it brings more stability. Some of y'all wanted a man to provide for you. But the man that came through, because this might bother some people. God is not the only one who hears your prayers. So does the devil. Then it's your job to discern who sent you. That is what some of y'all had to learn. Who sent you? Is this an answer prayer or not? I'm not talking to you paranoid folk. You think everything is not it. But some of us, we think, oh, God answered our prayers. Not with the hell and strife that comes with some of this stuff. It's better for you to go in a different direction. It's better for you to use your discernment about people and about certain scenarios and situations and desires. It's kind of like my daughter was watching Aladdin, the new version with Will Smith, and we were talking about genies. And she was like, don't you wish you had a genie? And I had to tell her, I said, that genie came with stipulations for every wish that he granted. Serious stipulations for every wish that he granted. Like he would grant your wish, but you had to pay the price for every wish he granted. A serious price. Partly because you're lying. You're deceiving. Not a boo. Aladdin was a lying. So he's going to have to pay the price. Like, yeah, okay, I made you a rich prince. But now you're lying to the woman that you say you love. Right? Now you got to deal with the consequences if she finds out the truth about who you truly are. Because you were not being your authentic self. I hope that makes sense. There's a consequence to pay. Even Jafar, even if you watch the old Aladdin, he wanted to be a genie. He wanted to be the most powerful in the world. But that required him to be a genie and locked up in a lamp. You be the most powerful. I want to be a genie. He really asked to be a genie so he could have the most power. Not knowing that the genie was shackled the whole time. Not realizing that. And had a long ass sentence. Like what? For being a genie, for being the most powerful. There was consequences that came with that. You could be the most powerful, but your power still will be controlled. I hope I thought of that movie correctly. A bunch of scenes are popping in my head, but I do remember Jafar going into that genie bottle. But yeah, when my daughter asked me that, I was like, no, I don't want a genie, because that particular genie, there's consequences for everything you wished for. Consequences for everything he wished for, especially that he didn't work towards. You be wanting something and not realizing the consequences of what you want, what comes with that. I want a rich man. I want a man who works all the time, not realizing that that man's never home. I want a house. I want to buy a house, not realizing that you can't call the landlord to fix the toilet, to fix the floor. A lot of people want what they want, not realizing the consequences. If that makes sense. Where are we at? 11 minutes. I'm done. Clarify this galactic healer. Move forward with an open mind. There's like 4 cards. We're not doing this. Move forward with an open mind. 7 of Swords. You're breaking through the illusions, through the deception of this temptation. And you're in hermit mode. You're reevaluating what you want and what you need and how you're getting there and how you're going about it. You're reevaluating. So a lot of y'all reevaluated the path that you were on with this Hermit card. Possibly in Virgo season. I don't know your lives. This could have been like the number 9. It could have been 9 years ago, 9 months ago. I don't know your life. You do. But a lot of you are reevaluating what you thought you wanted, what you thought you didn't want. Instead of saying what you don't want, you're starting to say what you do want. Because this temptation could have been somebody who represented everything that you didn't want. You said, I don't want an abuser. I don't want somebody who comes home at 3 in the morning. And he doesn't do all of that, but he's emotionally unavailable still. That makes sense? I hope it does. Because I feel like I'm all over the place. He goes to work, but he's still neglectful. He don't help with the kids. He thinks that's your job. He goes to work, but he's not affectionate. He provides monetarily, financially, but not emotionally, mentally, or financial. He doesn't provide friendship. And in this man's mind, he's probably doing the best that he can. And he may be right. But you're finding the truth of your wants, what you truly desire. Make sense? Hope so, because I'm at 14 minutes. I'm moving on. Final messages. Final messages. And y'all are choosing, like, I don't want to go that route. Y'all made that sacrifice because it really was an answered prayer in a particular area, but at what cost? You were going to lose out in other areas. So you had to open your mind. Okay, I'm going to have to figure out something else to get what I want and what I need, but I'm going to make the choice to get out of this abusive relationship. Yeah, he provides and he gives me money and he gives me gifts, but there's no communication and I'm going to get out of it. What's the point of this money if he's abusing me? What's the point of this money if he's holding it over my head? What's the point of this money if I'm not happy? Some of y'all made some serious sacrifices to get to where you are in this moment. Y'all chose a different path from what your family said that you should take and what they have taken. Y'all risked losing certain people. Y'all risked losing your living situation. Some of y'all sat there and decided to go to a shelter I don't know your lives, you do. But this is what I'm hearing. By you taking your path, that path, it looks stupid in the beginning, but at the end of the day, because you had an open mind, is a cause for stability and celebration. These women are, I know the Four of Wands is stability, but these women are celebrating. They happy as a lark. It allows you to rebuild your foundation. I feel like I'm going on and on, and I'm out of here. Final message. Clear. May you see things as they are. Y'all saw what y'all desire in that temptation. Y'all saw it for what it was. It's further clarifying this Ace of Swords. And you said, no. I got to go this way instead of that way. Because all there is heartache and pain and more strife. And I said I don't want that. But now I got to go back to where I do want. I want healthy. I want healing. I want peace. I want victory. Y'all saw the cost. And you made an initial sacrifice. An initial sacrifice. That's what I want some of y'all to explain. To understand. Not explain. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Y'all understood the initial sacrifice, which allowed you to go in a different direction and was for the betterment of you. Initially, it looks crazy when you made the decision. Initially, for some of y'all. Y'all took a step back. Y'all listened deeply. These cards look very much the same. Y'all took y'all power back and was intentional with your decision.